my name's Katie and this is gonna be my channel, Katie in the Castle. I just got accepted to the Disney College program on Monday and today is Thursday. I kind of wanted to take some time, compose myself, kind of mentally process what the hell is happening to me. But I'll tell you a little bit about myself and then we're gonna do the DCP tag. I thought that would be like a good way to start the channel and kind of get a mood for the rest of the, I guess, year. Wow, I'm gonna be at Disney World this year. So, okay, as I said, my name is Katie. I go to the University of Wyoming. I'm studying nursing and I graduate in May. Right now, and I think this is kind of what put me above and beyond in my role, and I'll tell you what my role is later. Oh, it's in the tag, so you'll definitely find out. But I'm currently working night shift in the ER, so that's wild. Yeah, it's fun. I see a lot of cool stuff. I see a lot of stupid stuff, but I see a lot of cool stuff too. I graduate in May, so this program's kind of a good transition for me between college and like working full-time, because I haven't worked full-time before. I've only done part-time jobs, even during the summer and stuff, because I always want to, you know, enjoy my summer and stuff. Yeah, that's not on here. But I'm doing just the fall program and my arrival date is August 5th and my departure date, I don't even want to think about it, is January 2nd. I'm hoping that after I'm done with the program, they will offer me a job as a nurse because they've started introducing RNs. So that would be really cool. That's kind of the ultimate dream. I am in Kappa Kappa Gamma, as you can tell by my giant flag. I'm currently living at home because working night shift, you know, I kind of need to sleep during the day, and living in a sorority house would not have worked out for me. And I've never lived this far from home, so I'm super excited to move to Orlando. I used to live in Florida. I used to live in Gainesville. Both my parents went to University of Florida. Go Gators. But so I grew up going to Disney World. We went every year almost, because we were only 2 hours away. So I grew up going to SeaWorld and stuff. Not Universal as much. That wasn't really my cup of tea, but I do plan on getting a season pass. And on this channel, I kind of just want to like do I want to do my bucket list. I kind of want to do a packing video. I want to do kind of like, I kind of want to do weekly vlogs until we get up to that point. Just so you can kind of see what I'm doing, what my schedule's like, and I figured out how to vlog in the car because I have one of those like stand things. Also, I've been wearing Disney shirts every single day since I found out. This one's from Expedition Everest. It was a lot of work to get this shirt because it was sold out in all small sizes when I was there. I just went in January and it's February 21st, and I was there January 12th through the 16th. And that was during the marathon, so that was kind of cool to see. I can't run. I'm not allowed to run because I had knee surgery, so that's a whole different story. But yeah, right now we'll just get into the vlog, I guess. So I have my computer here. So how did you hear about the program? I heard about the program 8 years ago. I think I saw it on Tumblr, you know, like when Tumblr was like the thing, like everyone was in their like hippie love child phase, you know. And I saw like an acceptance letter, I think, pop up on my feed, and I was like, what's that? So I went on Google and a bunch of YouTube videos popped up, and it just all spiraled out of control there. I was watching phone interviews and stuff, and mind you, I was a freshman in high school. Like, I had forever until I was gonna do the program. And I guess building off of that, this is my 3rd time applying. The first time was the only semester during school that I could apply. It was my sophomore spring, and unfortunately I didn't get in. And then I got in last spring, but I had gotten into nursing school as well, so that wasn't gonna work. But I was also custodial, that was my role, and I just wasn't, that didn't sound fun to me. I don't think I would have enjoyed my experience if I had been custodial. And then this time, I will tell you my role later, but I'm for fall 2019, and I'm excited because it's Food and Wine, and Star Wars is opening, and the Mickey mini ride is opening, and I think the Riviera is the hotel's is opening, and oh, and they're gonna film the Christmas parade, and it's gonna be so much fun. I'm so excited. How was the interview process? so stressful. I applied the first day. I think it was January 23rd, I think was the first day you could apply. And then I got stuck and received until like January 10th. So at that point I kind of had lost hope because I was like, this is it. Like most people get their web interviews the first day, like the day they apply. And that didn't happen for me, so I was kind of like, oh, okay, like I'll look into nurse residency programs, like there are worse things that could happen. But then, so I sleep during the day, and then sometimes I'll wake up like when I go to the bathroom to like check my phone and stuff, and I for some reason checked my email and I'd gotten a web interview, and I was like, oh my god. So I of course took it like right that moment, and then I got the phone interview. So I did my phone interview on Valentine's Day, and it was awesome. I think her name was Margie. I feel so bad I didn't really catch her name because my dogs were barking right when I picked up the phone, of course, because why wouldn't they be? I have 4, by the way, so it's like really loud. But yeah, it was a really good phone interview. She asked me about merchandise, lifeguard, custodial, attraction, or not custodial. No, she asked me about quick service, character attendant, lifeguard, attractions. Yeah. So during my phone interview, I like kind of related like the 4 keys to nursing, because safety is obviously the first thing. Like we don't want med errors, we don't want falls, we don't want injuries or illnesses to get worse than they are. And then we did, I think the second one's show, and I actually had a patient die the other night, and it was the first one like I'd ever had of like mine die. And so I talked about show because I had to put on this brave face like right after it happened, because I was very emotional, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't have him for very long, but it's still upsetting. So I had to put on a brave face for my other patients and act like nothing was wrong, and I think that's kind of an important thing to do. Like you have to like leave all of your stuff at the door. So I talked about that. Courtesy, you have to follow your patient's wishes. And efficiency, you can have up to 7 patients by yourself. So I think those tied in really well to Disney in general. And then at the end of the interview, I was like, so like, do you have any feedback for me, like for future interviews or anything? And she was like, honestly, like this is one of the better interviews I've ever done in my life. Like you related everything back to like things you've done, and most people don't do that. They kind of just like talk about why they like their like qualities about themselves that would be good, but they don't relate it to things that they've done. So yeah, and then 4 days later on January 18th, I got accepted. And I was sleeping because I had a shift that night, but obviously I woke up, checked my email, saw I got in, didn't sleep for the rest of the day. So, but that was my interview process. It was very long, not really that long, but it was very stressful. Where were you when you found out? Right in my bed. I like had like on my like sleeping eye mask. I was like, I had on a Space Mountain shirt though. I had on that like vintage one they came out with this year. So yeah, I was wearing that, and I was like, ah. And then I called my best friend, and she's like, I was wearing my Disney shirt last night because like I had this feeling. So yeah. So what is your role? My role is lifeguard, which I really wanted. I wanted Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique first, obviously, but that's like everyone's dream. But yeah, I got lifeguard, and I'm so excited to work on my CPR and like be in the pool and be tan and be in shape. Like I'm honestly super excited, and I've heard they have like slushy machines and like electrolyte popsicles and like give you Powerade and stuff, and I was like, okay Disney, I see you. In preferred roles, I kind of thought about merchandise, but with it being the winter, it's gonna be really like long late nights because of all of the peak seasons that are happening. So yeah, it was Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique and lifeguard. How did you find your roommates? How many do you want? So I got on all those Facebook pages like literally like right after I like did all of my information to do the role. And then I saw one that was August 5th arrivals, and I was like, oh, like I'll join that group meet. And then I started talking to people, and this girl was like, I'm really stressed about finding a roommate. So I literally just like liked the message, and she messaged me right away and was like, hey, are you looking for roommates? And I was like, yeah. And she's really great. Shout out to Maddie. I really like her. And then she like messaged me a couple hours later, and she was like, hey, I found like 2 other girls that like really like want to room with us. I was like, heck yeah. And I really like them too. Shout out to Jillian and Taylor. Yeah, we don't really like, I want 4 to 6. 4 would probably be better, because I know I'll make friends along the way, because I was kind of worried about like having people to go to the parks with my like and stuff, like having the same times off and such. But if I have to go alone, I have to go alone, and I'm gonna make friends at work. And then another friend from my university, she was in my recruitment group for sorority life, she got it as merchandise, so we're gonna hit each other up when we're down there too. What are you gonna miss while in the program? Definitely my family and my dogs. I am super duper close to them, and I live in the same town that I go to school, so like it's gonna be like a major change for me. Yeah, and then my best friend actually moved back home already, so I miss her, but I've been like acclimating to not, because I lived with her for like 3 years, so I'm acclimating to like not being with her all the time. What's your favorite Disney park? Honestly, unpopular opinion, but Animal Kingdom. I love Pandora. Dinosaur's phenomenal. Expedition Everest is phenomenal. Like, the shows are phenomenal. Like, I just love it. I love the animals. I love the atmosphere. Like, you are so immersed in it the entire time. I just think it's so cool. And I love Yak and Yeti, so. First thing you want to do when you get there. I really want to do the thing that all the vloggers do and go up to the top of the Contemporary and watch Happily Ever After from the roof. That sounds so cool. But I don't know if I'll be able to, because it sounds like lifeguarding has a lot of training from the videos that I've watched, and we usually get first check-in, so there's a good chance that I'm gonna have to do training like that day, but I don't know, we'll have to see. What is your #1 on your bucket list? I really want to go to the Not So Scary Halloween party and the Very Merry Christmas party. I want to do those so bad, because I've never done them. We've been there when they've like been going on, but they're like kind of expensive, so with the cast member discount it's like a little bit better. And also like it's not as long of a day, because if you just go do that, it's not really that big of a deal. And one thing you hope to take away from the program, I just hope to like get some good experience, network, make some lifelong friends, and I really am hoping to get a job with Disney. That's like the ultimate dream. But if I don't, like, not the end of the world. I've worked it out. I've talked to the residency coordinator for the hospital I want to work at, and she was like telling me all these things of when I can apply and when the interviews are, and it lines up perfectly with what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm going to Disney World in a couple months. I'm so excited. All right, so keep watching out for some new videos, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.